Today I'm going to show you a legendary vocal trick that every producer must know. This trick involves taking any acapella. I recommend using a royalty-free acapella from splice.com or something like splice.com. And you do some simple processing to this vocal so that it sounds unique and just like your own. And I promise you that once you learn how to do this trick, you'll be able to take a simple vocal phrase and turn it into an entire unique song. If you're like me, you don't have millions of vocalists at your fingertips waiting to sing all your songs. And this trick just eliminates the need to have to go out and find vocalists. So guys, I truly do believe this trick is so powerful. And if you do, watch this entire video from beginning to end. I guarantee your music production game will become at least 20% better. Let's jump into it. So how this process starts is I have an empty section of my song with chords ready to take a vocal on it. So I have these chords here. Really empty, but we're gonna fill it up with this trick. So the first step is to go on splice.com and just search through all of their acapellas. There's like really famous vocalists that are on splice.com right now. 91V is one of them. Heather from Kara is one of them. And then my favorite is Dylan Matthew, because you can reuse them, and as long as your processing is unique, you can come up with some really cool stuff. So this was the vocal that I found on Splice that I liked to use for this video. It's Dylan Matthew, vocal long, phrase dry. Sounds like this.
You got me breathing underwater. Baby, when you're under, I can do anything.
If you want to be basic, you can just use that. And that's fine. You can probably make a really cool song with that. But I like to be unique. Once you use the whole vocal as shot, you can't use it again. But if we actually get creative, we could take one of the words or one of the phrases that you really like of this nice acapella. Like I like this one.
I can do anything.
So we can do something like this. We're going to chop it up now, and this whole section is going to be, I can do anything. I can do anything. And we're just going to run it like that. So instead of using all the vocal, we're just taking that phrase, and now this song has a purpose. You can name it, I can do anything. I don't know. But let's take this little phrase.
I can do anything.
And run a little stutter effect here by just doing that.
I can do anything. I can do anything.
And so that would get a little repetitive. So this is where it gets a little tricky. I don't like manipulating pitch in a nice natural vocal like this, but sometimes you just got to do it. So I'm going to close this melody so that it starts out with
I can do anything.
And then the second one's going to be I could do anything. It's like going to go up. It sounds a little dirty when you do that, but we had so much processing that the dirtiness kind of comes alive, and it sounds really, really cool, trust me. So
I can do anything.
Anything. So I'm going to chop this piece.
Do anything.
Ding. We're going to transpose
Do anything.
this.
Do anything. Do anything.
So you can see the formant gets really messed up. It kind of sounds a little ugly. So what I did to make the kind of uglify the rest of the vocal, not really uglify it, but to make it all work together. Not yet. Not yet. Let me finish this. Let me finish this, please.
How much longer?
I don't know, like five minutes.
You should put that in the video.
Get out.
Hi.
Come on, get out. So what I like to do to make this vocal now sound smoother, because you know we have this that just sounds very off and weird, is I Formant Shift the entire vocal phrase. So I like to use Little Altar Boy from Sound Toys to do my formant shifting, but another option you have in Logic Pro X is the Vocal Transformer, and that has both pitch and formant knobs as well and works perfectly fine. I'm just used to this one. So what I do is I start the formant at 0.
I can do anything. I can do anything. I can do anything.
So it still sounds a little weird, but it's getting closer to like a nice sound. Then what I do is I add some compression, some reverb, a little bit of ducking, and then just stereo imaging. And then we can take this and spread it out throughout the section. This is where it gets really, really cool, because now we have 2 sections of our song. I'm going to play this entire section, but we're going to do a really cool extra thing. What I basically did was I took this word here and I duplicated it to put it on its own layer, and then I used the same up pitching plugin to pitch it up, so now we get this high pitched echo in between anything. Watch. And it just breaks it up and makes it sound really cool. Now when I play this song, you're gonna hear the vocals start out basic here, and then they evolve with that extra layer. It's just the coolest thing in the world. And in that drop, I just did the same thing. Just chopped up a Dylan Matthew vocal and made that weird lead that you hear there. So that's the trick that I had for you guys today. Mind you, all of the sounds that were used in this project here are from my new pack Orbital for XFER Serum, and you can check that out in the link below. Also, if you would like to learn more about all aspects of music production, come join me in my EDM Bootcamp. My EDM Bootcamp is not just a self-paced course, but it is also a back-end mastermind group where you can get unlimited feedback on your songs from myself and my other students. And so if that's something that you're interested in, I have a link at the top of the description below, and I'll see you in there. See you guys in my next video.